Okay,
Mic on.
let's see how this works.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, I don't see anybody out there, but I'm going to go ahead and start because you can watch this later. I've been trying to get this thing to work, and it looks like it's working now. Go back to my stream on my phone. Yeah, I don't have anybody viewing me, but I'm going to play. What the hell, that's what I want to do.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of man, when tribes beat each other to death over necessities, the will to power has been the driving force of mankind. When the great fires of humanity's ambition ravaged the earth, it was not our doing, for the bloodiest chapter of human history had only begun. Britain was not spared the hellfire, and London,
What?
a monument to mankind's ambition, was returned to the state
Ronnie or
of
Papa?
nature.
Yeah, she'll poop.
Those who
She'll
emerged
poop
from
on me.
ashes did so from a network of underground bunkers known as Pindar stations. And so it was that the embers of civilization would ignite once again. Over a century later, through the military might of the Tommies, an aristocratic parliament continues to give orders. But few are still listening. In the Tower Hamlets, the fifth column rises. Training drums beat and uniforms march, all in the name of their dear leader, Eve Varney. Across the Thames, in the pastures of Richmond, a great army gathers strength. Styled on the Camelot knights of days past, they're headed once more unto the breach. For there are whispers of angels beneath this hallowed land, a curtain of illusion and intrigue, a puppeteer behind the scene. Only one thing is certain. Those who take the road to Westminster will be forever changed. Because in mankind's pursuit of power, there is no price too high, No life too valuable, and no ideal too sacred. Because war never changes.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Stand clear of the doors, please.
Where is it at? Come on, I don't see it. I don't know, I changed the bit right. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Your stream will stop immediately, and you will no longer be not yet. Where is freaking... So I must have accidentally hit the start. I don't know what the hell I did. See what it looks like on my phone. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time with this. I don't know how to use this software. Okay, let's see if I just want to play it.
Subject has been performing admirably. No spikes and vigils. Nothing unusual.
Perfectly usual.
Smythe will be pleased.
How are they in appearance?
Uncertain. Perhaps we should take a closer examination. Excellent. A rapid progress is being made. A nuclear anomaly.
Of course. Now, what about their physical and mental development?
Okay, so I've got a mod installed that boosts your stats. Default is 21 and it boosts it by 7. Also boost your maximum stats too. So that should be good, I guess. Oh, I gotta put a name in here. So, there's all the different, this is like Fallout New Vegas where it's got these, and I like the 4 eyes because I like to boost my perception, and then this one here I like because I don't ever do any chems. Strength and endurance goes up by 1. Okay. A lot of these have negative effects if you read them. Intelligent and perception by 1 during night, but opposite during the day, so it'll be -1 during the day. Action points are 25% faster, but your reckless nature causes you to take 20 plus 20 more weapon damage. Hoarder, you gain 75 plus to your carry capacity, but movement speed drops to 0 when over incumbent. You swing harder, but rarely expect yourself. Melee and unarmed attacks do 20% more damage, but power attacks are meaningless. You can improve instant abilities in most, but struggle to improve them. You gain 1% to each special, but suffer 15% from experience gained. So all these, except, the glasses, if I don't wear glasses, I get a -1 to perception, but with the other one that I took, there was no negative effects. Oh, it was doing chems. As long as I don't take chems, but if I take chems, I get a negative effect. And I don't take chems, so accept. Okay, I accepted. You got. There we go.
I trust everything is going well.
Tremendously so. In fact, it may be our best work yet.
And if anybody watches this while I'm live, you can tell me if my
I'll set phase 1 on auto.
if my
See that it's done.
if I need to adjust my volumes, my voice, or my the sound
Seems
output.
to be rousing a bit.
Not to worry. Let's put them back under.
So I got some weight mods added, but I don't know if they're going to work or not. I won't know till I get my, instead of a Pip-Boy, you got like a Attaboy, which is like an iPad. that you carry around. And I won't be able to check any of my stats until I get it. And I don't know if that management software is going to work or not. Oh yeah, I got to get out of here. And being the scavenger that I am, I'll scavenge every damn thing there is. And I played this for a little bit before, so I think I've got a regular playlist for this. But I played to like level 7, I think. But what I remember is stim packs are hard to find, but the ingredients to make them is not hard to find. Yeah, I've been having issues with my computer. My Bluetooth quit working, and I didn't really try to troubleshoot it too hard, just a few things, because I had a Bluetooth USB adapter and I just plugged it in and started using it. My motherboard has built-in Bluetooth, but I'll mess with it later. I probably need to do a hard reset. Because I think it happened to me before, and that's what I did, was a hard reset. It's like kind of common issue. I'm running overclocked a little bit, so if your motherboard's getting a little hot, that'll cause shit like that to happen. Yeah, I think my processor runs at 38 gigabytes, and I've got it overclocked to 42, which that's the recommended features in the BIOS. You just hit optimize and it scans and optimizes your memory and your overclock or your processor. And then you got to turn on shit, I can't remember what the other thing's called, the memory overclocking. 3 frickin' bullets, are you kidding me? You gonna get up here and lay down, Nani? Yeah, I'm sorry, Daddy's been in a bad mood all day because his computer's messed up. I'm using that I think it's OBS, software. Never used it before. So, this is all on the fly, man. I got no idea what I'm doing. My software I usually use, my AMD Adrenaline, it is not connecting to YouTube no matter how hard I try. So, I mean, it connected for a while, and then it quit. I tried a lot of shit and nothing fixed it. Looks like we're going to have some tea bag. So, I tell you what, I've watched some videos about this in the past, and it's really cool to watch the videos that are actually made by somebody that lives over there, that lives in London or in England, because they can point out all the similarities about everything. So we'll look at that in a minute. Get all the junk I can get. I think that's it. So basically this terminal here is just a terminal the developers put in there to kind of thank you and all that. And then it tells you who's had a part in it. So this is a mod. And Nexus, I mean not Nexus, sorry. You can download it from Nexus. And there's another place you can download it from too, but I can't remember what it is. But I use GOG a lot. And I bought my Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition from GOG. And so it's automatic. It's an automatic, suggestion for you. You own it, and it actually pops up, tells you about it, and suggests that you play it and install it, because that GOG is supporting the developers. I mean, just by putting it out there and treating it like it's a game, which it is. It's a game, but it has to be installed with Fallout 4 because it uses their engine and stuff. But this is just the people who've worked on it, donated to it. But if you play it and you want to really look at that stuff, you can. Okay, so I wish I had some kind of a weapon, but all I got's my fist, because I can't, even if I had a gun, I can't equip it because I don't have my attaboy. Their version of a pit boy. Oh, my dog's barking. Let me get up and I'll just leave this here. I'm gonna get up and shut my door.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, I'm back. While I was up, I went ahead and got me another cup of coffee, and then Debbie's dog was outside and wanted back in, so I let the dog back in too. All right. So, Nani Boo Boo, huh, baby girl? Yeah, I've been struggling with this weekend. I just hope it sounds good and looks good. Oh, crap. Now my controller's screwing up. What the hell? What happened? Why is it flashing? Surely the battery hasn't gone dead already. I don't know if it lost connection or if the batteries are getting away. I just put new batteries in it, man. I just turned it off and turned it back on. I got a backup one ready to go, a backup controller. But these little bastards here, that's what I wish I had, a damn weapon, but I don't have a weapon, so where are they at? They're not in here? There they are. Yeah, them little things will beat your ass up. They swarm you, man. They're like little rats, radioactive rats. So I guess it's this game's answer to rad roaches, but I think there's rad roaches in this game too, but There's also those little munchkins. What are they called? Not telling me what they're called. They're some kind of little mice or rats. But they're vicious. So if I remember right, when we read these terminals, it's gonna give you a little insight on what's going on with you. You're basically some kind of an experiment. So I don't even know if there's any vaults involved in this game, or any settlements, because I never really. Let's just say I mean, I've played it a little bit, but I'm as new to this as anybody else. Okay, so let's see what this thing tells me I can do. You definitely don't want to let them things out while you're in here, because I figured out a strategy. You go in the other room, you let them out. Okay, so damn it, can't read that crap. I seen a mod that rescales this, so I may have to install that. Yeah, it's not big enough for me to read it. And it won't zoom in or nothing. Struggling. Rad shoes, screws, shoes. Rad shoes, I guess. I can't read it. That's what the rats are called. It says rad rats. So there's two different breeds. There's the rad rad shrews, and then there's also rad rats. And the rad shoes were killing the rad rats. So a lot of their test subject on these rad shrews, if I remember right. A lot of them died, but the ones that lived are stronger than ever, and their favorite is one they call Big Dave. So they're going to start giving them vitamins, but they're also going to cut back on their food. And they predict that a lot of them would die, so they better get the nets ready to capture some more. So they're real pleased with the results, and they're saying they're up to par with the subject next door, and I'm assuming that subject was you in the test tube. A small carnivorous animal. It says they're not afraid to hunt larger prey. They're more aggressive. So you can hear them, they fight amongst each other. They make some kind of a squeak. Oh, and they've got a good sense of smell, but their eyesight's not that good. And their teeth are like very sharp and really good at tearing flesh. They're fast, reaching speeds of 24 kph an hour. I couldn't run that fast. They're fast and they even turn fast. They're quick on their feet. And they run in packs. They set a horde. Reset door mechanism. Let's see if this will get me into the other room. Ah, they're loose. Shit. Yeah, I'll kill them in a minute, but I want a weapon, man. They're mad at me. They're going to come and get me. So here's where you get your attaboy or your Pip-Boy. I didn't know. I couldn't remember if that was going to open the door, this door, or let them loose, and apparently it let them loose. I would have rather it came in here first, because I know I could have came in here, but I couldn't remember if the door was locked. Yeah, you don't want them little bastards swarming you. I mean, you can beat them to death with your fist, but you're going to take a lot of damage. And like I said, stim packs are hard to find, or they have been for me. Now, remember that the game. Screws, got some screws. I've like restarted this a couple times, and everything's randomly. I mean, you may find one stim pack in a deal, and you may find 3 stim packs in a medicine box. Scissors and Wonder Glue. So if you read this terminal, see, I can't even see this crap, man. Oh, shit, Sonny. Yeah, there's a mod that makes this go to full screen, you know, where it fills your screen up when you access it. I'm going to go put that one in here before I start a new playthrough, because I can't even see this stuff. So that says also 0, so you would think that soon would be 0 too, because you wouldn't want the, and then because the O's, and then this has the A in it. And that has the A too. And that has an S in it. That has S's in it, that has S's in it, that has S's in it. This one has no S's in it. Still 0. That has an S in it. S. So I'm not sure how this works, because you would think that if there's no letters matching, you would think that if there's no letters matching in one word, then you wouldn't want to choose that letter anywhere. But I'm not sure. I may have to do a Google search. How exactly does the computer hacking work in Fallout? So that says 0. And look at all the letters that are in there. S-O-A-P. So you would think that this one would not, because it has an A and O in it. So that shouldn't be right, because it was. Now this one here doesn't have any of those letters in it. So you would think, and that was the right one. Okay, so a patrol up in Newham has discovered a stockpile of American technology hidden away on a military cargo plane at London City Airport. Flight logs indicates after. God, this is so hard for me to read. So they found some stuff, and she's saying that she's having them bring it to her laboratory. Snythe, or whatever her name is, she's like the head honcho here, head scientist, I guess, I don't know. So, I think this is her terminal. So what you will say what you will about the Americans, and I always did, but their technology, I can't read that word. They're technological tinkers. Trinkets were delightful. Forget the atom bomb and look at there. So she says, forget their atom bomb and look at their more practical contributions. Take the Pip-Boy, for example. Robco design. It's a marvelous little invention. It contains all one needs to carry out daily tasks. Has a radio, global positioning system, task management, and countless other utilities. Who needs a brain when you have all that? Obviously, I would never need such a device, but I could see it having some use. I'll reverse engineer it. There was always room for improvement with Robco inventions. Yes. So she's saying that one mounted to the risk is in particular for use for them or their scientists or their troops. They must have immaculate accuracy. A hunk of metal strapped to their wrist would hinder that. So she's thinking a handheld device would be better. She wants to install a proper Geiger counter. Don't get me wrong, it's impressively concealing that they had the foresight to include one, but you can barely read the thing on this model. Not ideal. So I've looked at the models. Turns out Voltec made revisions of their own. Some kind of video assist targeting system. Intriguing. Our troops, of course, can already outperform their technology, but I might as well include it. I'll also make it compatible with the laboratory maglocks. Why not? So it looks like I'm nearing completion of this little project. The Attaboy has finally, if I'm saying that right, has finally been born. Angel Tactical Task Assistant. Just needs to work out a few kinks. And we'll have a working prototype, though I'll have to put this project on the back burner for a while. There are far more pressing matters to deal with. Okay, so now that's the Pip-Boy right there. And you can actually use it. I wonder if you had the other thing, you could download that data to it. So that's your Pip-Boy. And so there's the device. The Attaboy. So I added a mod that, see how you got the Fallout kit in here instead of what we had. What you had was like stick people. I mean, they were very, very bland. No weapons. So these don't give you any perception. Oh, well, look, you can kind of see how the guy is off to the side? That's how all your stuff looked. So it looks like there are workshops. It's not letting me access none of this stuff. Stats. Quest. This is the only quest. Escape from the facility. There's the map. And there's no radio stations around. And it doesn't have a light like the Pip-Boy. I don't have a holotape. Oh, settlement management. I've got that. But I don't think that's going to work. I got to thinking about it. I can turn it off next time I decide to play. But that settlement management is probably not going to have any of the names of the settlements in this place listed. I don't think it's going to learn them. You can put terminals in all of your settlements in Fallout 4, and then you can access them remotely from any of the other settlements or using that tape. And you can, do things. You can assign people to tasks and stuff like that. Oh, I got a light. Didn't even know I had a light. So how do I access my Pip-Boy? There it is. So this looks a little better. Well, I didn't find nothing to beat them damn rats over the head with, so you know what that means. Come on, you little sucker. Come get some. Hungry? Here comes the next one. Okay. Sure looked like there was a lot more of them when they first started charging me. But yeah, they took my health down pretty bad. I mean, not a happy camper about that. I think I've only got one stim pack. Yeah. So, is that their answer to buff out? I don't know. That's pretty good. So that has rads, that has rads. No, that gives you rad resistance. Oh, that gives you rad resistance. Yeah, I really wish I had a weapon or two. I gotta check and see if my stream's still up. God only knows. So the wedding rings that give me more weight carry didn't show up. That mod's working. And that mod's working. None of this stuff weighs anything either. I think there's a couple things you find that have weight, but I might be wrong. Okay, so I don't know what to expect out here. Like I said, I played it a little bit. I've gotten out of this place and went and discovered a few gangs or whatever you want to call them. There's different gangs, and I mean, I'm sure there's raiders, bad guys, but you meet different gangs you can side with. Help them do quests and stuff. Get some rewards out of it. I need bullets and a gun. I need bullets and a gun, man. You know me, I'm a ballistic kind of guy. Okay, so... Ow. Hit my pipe and the match burnt down to my finger. So I don't know, man. Nobody's checked in on this thing, so I bet you, I don't know if it told people I'm streaming or if anybody cares, because usually I got a couple of people watching, but nobody's watching. That's all right, man. People can watch it later. Yeah, don't walk through the fire, it'll burn the hell out of you. What the hell was that? I don't think these goggles are going to give me any... Oh, okay, so they do boost my perception. They didn't say that they had any perception value to them. Okay, so that's good. I got something on. I definitely want regular glasses. Took me a minute to figure out which button it was that went to third person. Painkillers? That's a new one.
It's got no power. The bloody thing won't budge. You're lucky, Johnny. You won't use your fucking clock. Winston, you have a go. You got it, boss. Uh-huh. Yeah. No power. I can remove it from the main network. But... What the fuck's that on the camera? Right outside, look. Ain't they one of the floors? I don't give a fuck. Just get us out of here. They'll have to find their own way.
Rerouting to emergency power.
So the light actually got more narrower since we equipped the torch. I think we got to end up taking that elevator up, but I want to scavenge everything. Try to find more stem packs, more ammunition, anything. See, there's two different ways you can make stem packs. Oh, we can make lacy underwear. That's a mod I added. That way when the girl, I don't know if it'll equip them to all the girls or not. They won't be in dirty underwear. I don't need any right now. So what is this? Saving that stuff for cooking. Okay, so my mod for outfit switcher, it loaded, so that's a good thing. That's another uh, Fallout 4 mod I've been using. You can you know, wear clothes and then go into that mod and label what you got on. Like loadout 1 could be your combat load, loadout 2 could be your scientist load, your barter load, loadout 3 radiation load. So you don't have to go in there and flip it all on individually. You just go in there and activate whichever set you want to activate. When I get to it, I'll show you. So these file cabinets are double stacked. Apparently there's going to be robots in here. You can have robot companion, I guess. Okay, so I need stim packs. It looks like I can make 2 of them. Actually, the blood packs that I used, they had 50 for health, and the stim packs only have 30. I should have Thought that out a little more. It would have been better to keep some blood packs handy. Okay, so now we got to get out of here. What the hell's this? I'm glad I looked around a little bit. Are there any shrews anywhere around? I don't want to get bit by one of those little bastards. That looked like it might have been something. Yeah, I've seen her over here.
Where are you going? I doubt you'll make it far. Someone such as yourself. You were more useful as a lab rat. But alas, it seems I'm not long for this world. It's a shame, really. There was so much I wanted to do.
So what's
Off you
fixing?
go then. Be seeing you.
What the hell's going on? Talk to me. Tell me. Somebody tell me what's going on. Something's fixing to happen. I can feel it. A box of bobby pins and it's only got 2 bobby pins in it. What the hell? So you could open this door if you had an expert. Wonder if it'd be worth coming back and seeing what you can do. So there was another elevator on the other side. I wonder if it takes you to the same place. I have to go down and check it out. I have no weapons, man. I'm pretty sure there's a... Yeah, there's somebody up there. just happened?
You are quite the wayfarer, aren't you? Escaping all that hubbub with all you've been through. I'm impressed. It seems I neglected to introduce myself. Very unprofessional of me. I'm Ms. Smythe. And you? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. I'm sure you have many questions, and perhaps someday I'll answer them. But for now, Wayfarer, let's not stand on parade. Since I'm all for giving one a sporting chance, I've unlocked the doors. Go. Stay safe. And remember, mind the gap.
So apparently, the gap is the trains that they have. When there's a gap in the ground, or in the floor when you go from car to car, and that's the gap they want you to mind. Okay, hit open. Oh damn it, my controller's doing that shit again. There isn't anything in here. I can't believe the batteries would be going down this fast. They just put brand new batteries in it. I want to go back downstairs and check out that other elevator and see where it goes. I don't think I can now, though. See if it takes me into a different spot. Might be able to find some shit. I'm just curious and I like to explore. Nope, don't go nowhere. I gotta go back where I was. I thought maybe that'd take me up to another place to explore. Obviously I was wrong. So there's a guy up there. He ain't seen me yet. No weapons, man. I can't even use one of them wrenches as a weapon. Bullshit, I tell you, it's bullshit. So I'm gonna have to fist fight that guy or something. I'm not sure what. Oh, that's not a guy, that's a mannequin. I remember now. Yeah, that's not a guy, that's a freaking mannequin. I was wondering why I hadn't been detected or why it told me I didn't say you can't sleep because enemies are near. And I remember, yeah, that guy's a mannequin. He's not a damn, it's not a person. I don't think I got power armor in this game. I think the people who made this game are from England. Inquiring minds want to know. So my phone, is it going to sleep or is it still up? Oh, I've actually got 2 people watching, it says. Cool. Thank you for watching. I actually made this video for one of my friends that I've got to know from the YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel. His name's mentioned in the description. But I've been fighting with getting my computer working and getting the game working, and I'm using the OBS software that I've never used before, so I hope it's doing a good job. And I just decided, hell, I'm gonna go ahead and start playing. Fill bottle? Dirty water added. I might as well get them all full while I'm here. I'm sure I can use dirty water for something later on. No, I don't want to drink the crap. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom though. I don't think anybody's gonna kill me. Be back.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, I'm back. I need a hat, man. I was hoping maybe the gloves would, So there's a mod that I got added that, one time, well, I played this a couple times, you know, but I've started over, and I've never got past level 7. There's also a mod that I added, like Ellie's Emporium or something like that, that puts clothing out in the world in Fallout 4. And 2 things that it adds is a backpack and a fanny pack. And each one gives you a boost to your weight carry. Do you need to go potty, Puffer? Puffer. Let her out. I think she needs to go to the bathroom. Or she needs to drink, one of the two. But I haven't found them yet. But in one time when I played it, I found them. So that would be good, since my carry weight mod that I added didn't show up. It's supposed to be able to have 2 rings that boost your carry weight. But they didn't show up in my inventory, so it's telling me they didn't load. But I'm hoping I find a backpack and a fanny pack. I think one gives you 50 and one gives you 20. But I got the mod that makes everything junk and anything except weapons and armor not weigh anything at all. And that was actually made for this game. Because you can go out to Nexus and go to I think there's like 139 mods for this game right now. And I'm going to definitely look into the one I've seen that makes the Pip-Boy the computer screens enlarge when you're looking at them. And then there's another one that does the same thing to the locks. So maybe I might do that too, because I haven't done a lock yet. I'm not sure how hard the locks are to look at and do. And then I added that one that makes the attaboy. See how them people look? That right there? Well, that's basically how everything looks. But then this added the Vault Boy to it. God, I'm not leveling up very fast, am I? Yep, get up here. Let me shut the door. In case Mama's dog started barking. I know I'm going to have to fight some more of them damn rats before I get out of this place. I want as much junk as I can get so that when I do finally get to where I have a workbench and get some skills, I can upgrade weapons and stuff. Battery? I'm going to search the downstairs first, and then I'll go upstairs. So apparently they're getting invaded by lesser people than them, and the rats, man. That's a soccer ball, not a football. Actually, that's what they call. There's arguments about football and soccer. Okay, let's see if that hat does me any good. Oh, let's see if it boosted my stats any. Nope. Keep hitting the wrong button. So the only thing that's really giving me any boost is the goggles. I'd rather have glasses. So I'm thinking that's all I'm going to keep on. So I found a vault suit, didn't I? Thought I picked up vault suit, I guess. Could have sworn I picked up something that looked like a vault suit, and I don't see anything in there. Yeah, the controller is freaking being sensitive. Something's going on with it again.
You need to come eat.
I need to go eat. I might I will come back, but I'll have to quit this video and just start another one. But hey, that's all right. I'll make her come in here and yell at me one more time. She'll be louder the next time she comes in here. Alright, I'm gonna quit. Go eat, and I'll be back in here later on. Okay, thank you everybody for watching my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate everybody, and I really appreciate the people who put up with me, because I know I'm not that good, and I'm always doing shit around here, taking care of my dogs and stuff like that. Some people would say, oh, I've already saved. Some people would say I'm not very serious about my channel. I just want to play video games and share them. I like to play video games. Channel grows, it grows. I hope it does, but who knows? It's a journey. All right. So I got to quit this. And then I got to stop the stream.